From the hallways of achievement, we take you back in time as it happened in Black history. In the history of American media, radio was the first mass broadcast voice in nearly every home and car. But for decades, that voice rarely belonged to African Americans, until a station in Atlanta changed everything. On October 3, 1949, a 1,000-watt AM station on 860 kilohertz became the first radio station in the United States owned and operated by African Americans, WERD. The story begins with Jesse B. Blayton Sr., a trailblazing figure in his own right, a certified public accountant, bank president, and professor at Atlanta University. In 1949, Blayton purchased WERD for $50,000 and instantly reimagined it, shifting its focus to Black appeal programming tailored to the local African American audience in Atlanta. WERD wasn't just about music, although it played jazz, rhythm and blues, and gospel. Its purpose was community. Its voices came from Black announcers, DJs, and broadcasters who spoke to and for Black listeners in a time when mainstream radio ignored them. Blayton hired his son, Jesse B. Blayton Jr., as station manager and brought in popular DJ jockey Jack Gibson, among others, to host shows that resonated with Atlanta's vibrant Black community. By the early 1950s, WERD had become a staple of the airwaves and a cultural force. But WERD's influence went beyond music. In the same building on Auburn Avenue's Prince Hall Masonic Temple, once one of the wealthiest Black neighborhoods in the U.S., was the headquarters of Southern Christian Leadership Conference, led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and staffed by Ella Baker. Many civil rights announcements and sermons were broadcast on WERD, making it a vital communications lifeline during the early years of the movement. Dr. King would signal for a microphone by tapping a broomstick through the ceiling, and announcers would lower it for him to speak live on the air. WERD remained in the Blayton's hands until 1968, when ownership changed and the call letters were eventually reassigned. Yet its legacy lived on, not only as a historic first, but as a blueprint for Black-owned media and as a platform that helped empower civil rights activism and Black cultural expression in America. Today, the spirit of WERD continues online in efforts to preserve its historic site as a cultural museum. Before Black voices were widely heard on TV, before mainstream networks hired African American news anchors, and long before hip-hop and urban radio formats dominated the dial, there was WERD, the radio station that gave a community its voice. From the hallways of achievement, this has been It Happened in Black History.